Joined by Hofstra head coach Kristina Hernandez following her team's 4-set loss to George Mason here on Sunday. Coach, some thoughts about today's match?
I don't think defensively we made any adjustments very quickly. Number 6 on George Mason did a really good job offensively against us today, and I just don't think that we responded well with the correct adjustments.
What did you say after Game 2, where you guys came out Game 3 and just dominated off the bat?
I think our team needed to have a little bit more of a sense of urgency almost. I think it was very lax in the first 2 sets, and they needed to put a little bit more effort into what we were doing.
Coach, you seem like we really struggled with the middles on George Mason today. Was that one of the weak points today?
Yeah, we spent a great deal of time trying to focus on that during practice, and I don't think our serving was aggressive enough to keep them at a system off of serve-receive, and our blocking didn't do a very good job, but we also weren't defensively where we needed to be. I think we were in the right spots, but we just weren't making the plays to be able to pick up those balls.
2 straight matches with 12 kills for Emily Burke. Is it nice to see her, though, come around and kind of give you some consistency at that position?
It is. We need her to do some better things, though, on the blocking end and playing the off-block defense. That's something that we need to work on still with her.
Coach, JMU blocking, they were really strong along the net. They had 13 blocks. How difficult did that make it?
Very difficult. They've got very strong blockers. They did a good job, and we weren't running the middle very much, so it didn't give us a lot of room on the pins to make some holes in the block. So that made it tough for us today.
Coach, again, Kelsey was lead your team in kills 15, but she also led the match in errors. What kind of adjustments do you think she's going to need to make going forward?
We need to she needs to be a little bit more aggressive, but our middles really have to get in the offense. It just makes it a lot tougher when she's got to go against a double block an entire match, and there's just no breathing room there, no gaps in the blocks.
Week off to your next match, what are you going to focus on this week in practice?
We've got a lot of work to do. I think our defense, we've got to be a little bit more ready and loaded to go, and our blocking needs to be cleaned up. It was a little bit sloppy today and cost us some points.
Thank you, Coach.